Hello and a very good evening and a very warm welcome to everyone here at Forex Space. This is Thiru here on behalf of Master the Markets on the Forex Weekly session for the week ahead. So as our market analysis. So we will go into the market right now. We'll go live into the market and we'll just check into Euro Dollar. I'm just going to do 3 currency pairs today, and I'm going to look at Euro Dollar, GBPUSD, and Dollar Swiss. Right, so let's take a look at the levels that we have correlated over here. I'm just going to quickly take a look at that. In terms of a weekly chart, we can see over here. Let me just quickly annotate that so that you guys get a bit much more clearer about this. We can see that we do have actually an uptrend over here, and then finally a bit of an upward push over here. Okay, but what we do need to remember that over here we do have a consolidation point where the market is compressing. So we have a market compression over here, at market compressions over here where the price is struggling to move up. What it all means is that there's not that many buy orders happening in the market because everybody is thinking that it's too expensive. So at that moment what happens is that we can't find that many buyers, and therefore people start to sell and the price starts to drop. So that's what we're happening over here. So we're seeing signs of overextension at the moment in terms of the weekly chart. So now let's take a look at the daily chart now. I've correlated all the levels in terms of the 4-hour onto this chart. Remember that all these circles that we have over here is all algos, mathematical algos formulas designed just for Master the Markets and exclusive of Master the Markets clients. So based on that, it's a consistent parameter that's always applied, which is one of the main important keys for consistent profits in the market. So to have a consistent parameter which is quite strict and tight. So I've correlated all the 4-hour swing high and swing lows onto this daily chart. The 4-hour swing high and swing lows over here, let me just quickly annotate that for you. So 4-hour swing high, swing lows are in blue. We can see over here and then the red and the green ones are the daily swing high and swing lows, and then the yellow ones over here are the weekly swing high and swing lows. If you do see some white lines, then that would be the monthly swing high and swing lows. So in terms of correlating all these figures into here, on the daily there's a bias towards the upside at the moment, but however, because we have a lower high over here, we have a lower high, so that's a market compression. What we call over here Master the Market is a single market compression is what we have. So over here right now, so we actually have a bias towards the downside. So I'm just going to mark that down on the left hand side so you can see. So we have a bias towards the left hand side. So in terms of that, the first level to then break, we are looking at 13773. If it does break that, momentum weakness on the downside. The next level 13670, and finally then the next level will be 13647. So that is the kind of momentum weakness that we are looking at the moment. Right, so however, if it does break on the upside, 13887 is the first level to break, then next level 13903, and then 13965. But however, I'll be looking more onto the downside because of the biasness towards that. So that's as of Euro Dollar at the moment. So I'm just going to now take a look basically on GBPUSD. Okay, so now let's move on to GBPUSD at the moment. Right, so GBPUSD again weekly is overextended at the moment. On the daily chart, what are we looking at? So on the daily chart, first level then to break 167.61. So we are looking at the downside over here, 167.61. And then finally then we are looking at the next level then to break would be 65.48. But before that, we can also see a low test bar over here, which is this level here near 166.37. So these are 3 levels to break for continued momentum towards the downside: 67.61, 66.37, then finally after that 65.48 is what is the levels we need to break for it to come further down. We can again see that market is compressing over here. Price is struggling to move on the upside over here as well. So there's a market compression on that. Buy orders are being depleted. It's a supply, more supply than demand at this juncture. So therefore then we can see prices probably dropping on a high probability basis. However, if the price does go up, 16917 is the level to break, and then it's already broken the weekly 16820. So then to carry on further, 6917 will be the level to break and then carry on much further up. Okay. In terms of the monthly time frame, let's just quickly take a look at that. we have 63.16, which is also broken already. So GBPUSD is on a very strong bullish run, but it needs to retrace. So that's the levels we're looking at, 67.61 first to break. Now moving on to the last currency pair, dollar Swiss is what we're going to be looking at. In terms of the weekly, in terms of dollar Swiss, we can see it's an overextension at the moment. We can see this long downward move over here. We can see over here some very long downward move. That's an OE is what we're looking at, overextension. So we'll be looking at basically an upward move right now. So what are the levels that we'll be looking at for the week ahead? So 88.50 is what the blue line is, 4 hour swing high is what we'll be looking at over here, 88.50. And the next level then to break would be then this one over here, 88.56, and the next level then to break will be 89.49, which is the next swing high. Okay, so these are the levels that we will be looking at in terms of the daily chart, in terms of dollar Swiss to break further on the upside. Okay, so that's all I do have in terms of the currency level analysis for the week ahead. So do use them regardless of whatever strategy that you have. You can actually optimize it because you're having now the buying and selling pressure points in the market. You can correlate onto your chart as well. Okay, good. Just another thing I just do want to mention, Master of the Markets is presenting the next Break the Link event over here at in London on 31st of May. So if you do want to get your tickets, then of course you can actually enter a promotional code over here. You can just put in MTMBTL, and what then happens is that you can get a free silver ticket which is worth £70, and then the next gets massively discounted at £19 and £79. Okay, so that's where you can get your free tickets for Break the Link, and the offer is only going to be until 10th of May, so do get it before they expire basically. So 10th of May, as I just mentioned, is to where the special offer exists. Okay, so that's just for forex based clients as well. Uniquely we're giving that promo code from Master of the Markets. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and as always, as I do mention, you can also get your free 5-day video series, which is the beginning, just the basics of forex trading at traderstarterpack.com. You can just get that for absolutely free as well. That's on us as well. Okay, so that's all from me for this week ahead, and till next time, always live life fully with love, service and contribution, and keep trading like a master.